Welcome back to my channel. So during this video we're going to be doing a look using the Makeup Revolution's Fire Forever Flawless palette. I enjoyed using the Optimum palette on last week when I used it, so I wanted to pull this one out and see what type of look I can come up with. This is the color scheme of the palette. You got your orange, browns, corals, and colors like that. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to do something really simple and easy today because I'm running a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot, behind. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this video. So I pulled you guys in a little bit closer to see what we're going to come up with. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be something simple and easy, and we can just keep it moving. So I want to go in with the shade. I don't know. Let's go with the shade Flame, which is this third shade on the top row. And we're going to place this shade all in our crease area. And again, I like this fluffy brush. That way you don't have a whole lot of blending to do. And you're just pretty much placing it and blending. And it's not packing where you're here all day trying to blend the shadow. So I placed it directly in my crease, and now we're just blending. And it actually plays pretty good. I like that shade. So now we're going to take some on the other one. It is kickback on it, but I don't mind kickback with any shadows because I always do my eyes first. I've tried to do my base first. It was a no-go for me because the way I am and as clumsy as I am, I have shadows everywhere. So we're going to just continue to place a little bit more right in this crease and continue to blend. And I love this way to apply shadows, especially in the morning when I'm going to work and pressed with time, because it's like little to no effort to apply the shadows on your lid. And it's actually performing pretty good on my lid. Now I did do a video on the Glam Light collection. I'm not sure if this one's going to post before that one, but I had a little bit of time with that purple palette. I actually did a look with it. The look turned out beautiful, but to get there, it took me a while. The video is like extremely long. I did not edit it because number one, I don't know how to edit, and I do want you all to see the entire process when I do my eyes, at least for the most part, because in my opinion, I just feel like sometimes when people do their eyes and stuff on video, they'll speed it up. Pieces are cut out. And to me, just all of this is just my opinions. You really don't see what they actually went through to get these shadows to work, if that makes sense. So I try not to cut anything out. And I know sometimes they can be extremely long, but I just want you all to see the entire process that I go through when I apply my shadows. And it's like really realistic. Because I know sometimes it's taking me 15 to 20 minutes depending on what I'm sitting here doing, or if I'm just being a little more creative than some days. And I like the little quick tutorials, but I also want to show people on my channel that it's not a 2-minute process. Some of them can be. Don't get me wrong. Some of them can be. But for the most part, if you're really working with shadows that need some work, it's going to take more than 5 minutes to get those shadows to work. So I do not have a light matte shade. So I'm going to go in with this bone shade that I have sitting on my vanity. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's the Wet n Wild in Cream Brulee. Just a white type matte shade. And we're going to pack that shade and apply it all up in the brow bone area to where we have this first shade to transition it. I'm just packing it. So now I'm going to go back in with this Morphe brush and blend this shade back out into the crease. And we just pretty much set the concealer under my eyes, and then the P. Louise base that was placed above this shadow on my lid when I started blending the shades. This is a beautiful shade though. Like I said, I like the way it is performing. Now there's kickback in the pan, but it's really hardly no kickback on my face. So next we are going to make this like really simple and easy. We're going to go in with some glitter glue. Just that simple and easy. I think I want to make a little fire with it. How about that? We're going to take this same brush. Let's deepen up this outer V. Let's go with the shade Red Hot, which is the third shade on the third row. And we're going to pop a little bit of that in our outer V. It's like this is fiery red orange shade. And we're just going to blend that. Into our outer V. This is a really good palette. If you all own any of these palettes, let me know how you feel about them, how they work for you. Because I've owned them for a while, just never really pulled them out. And I actually ordered all of mine off of the Makeup Revolution website. Because a lot of times they have buy two, get one free. And I think that's how I got a lot of these palettes. Because I have quite a few of these. I don't have any of the newer ones, but I do have quite a few of the ones that came out like last year. So I'm gonna take this Morphe 332 brush. It's just a fluffy brush, and use that to pack this shade because I feel like it's kind of like breaking up on the other eye, but it's performing well on this eye. So we're just gonna pack it here. I'm liking this so far. So I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush. And we're going to apply a little bit more of Flame. We're just going to clean it off on this brush because it's dry. Go back in with Flame and apply it back in this area. Right above where we placed Red Hot. Okay, so we're going to clean it one more time just to make sure the shadow is off of the brush. And I'm just making sure it is blended. And we're going back in the crease area as well to make sure these two shadows is blended well together before we apply any more product. Now we're going to go with the glitter glue. And the Norm, my two little dollops on the back of my hand, and we're going to place it starting with the center, going up over the whole lid. Same thing for the other eye. I think I need a little bit more for this lid. I think I placed most of it on the other lid. Okay, so let's apply a little bit more. Because I just want to make sure when I apply this shimmer shade that it really sticks. I wish I had like a fiery red shimmer shade in this palette, but we do not. So we're going to go in with, it would be nice to use a pigment though. maybe like this pigment here will be really pretty on top of it. We're gonna go with it. It's not even opened. But we're gonna pop it open. It's like all over the top. Okay, so that was like a no-go. Ooh, what a mess I am making. I am sorry. But we're trying to get some of this product out. And this is a J-Cat pigment, by the way. And I'm just putting a little bit in this top. I probably should have stood it up before I popped it open. And this is in the shade Morning Sunrise. The shade Morning Sunrise. If you haven't tried any of these pigments, they're like really, really good. They're like $2, maybe $3. But a lot of times they're on sale, buy one, get one free or something like that. I think you should try them. But we're going to apply pigment today on this lid. So we're going to take this, let's take this, this fluffy brush. This is a BH Cosmetics number 17. We're just going to take a little bit of it. And, ooh, that's pretty together. And we're just placing it and packing it all over our lid where we place the glitter glue. That's pretty. And do the same thing for the other eye. You're just packing it on the back of the brush and just placing it wherever you, ooh, that's a lot, wherever you put the glitter glue. And I'm just going up in my crease in the shape of my eye, placing it. Cool, that's pretty. So we're going to take a little bit more for this eye here because I feel like I placed so much on the other eye. And I only take like a little dab of it in like a lid or something. And I try to keep this little thing, I don't know where I got it from, but I like it because it has this little hole in the middle where your product will stay if you want to mix it with like some what they call that stuff, mixing medium, and it gives you that really liquidy foil shade. Really, Michelle? Really? It gives you that liquidy foily shade. But I like this morning. It's just what I was going for. And we're just going to blend this shade so it's not harsh in our crease. That is pretty. So now we're going to go back in with this Morphe 535 and just make sure our transition shade is still here and blend it well with the pigment. And it's like a goldish, corally mixed pigment, and I like it. So now we're going to take our makeup wipe. My micellar water's way over there, so I'm just going to take the makeup wipe and we're going to clean up under our eye area. It's pretty. And do the rest of our face. My brows are kind of big today. Y'all know me, I just go with it. It does not matter. It's only makeup. It is only makeup. Okay, so I'm not going to apply any lashes because my eyes are irritated. But this is the final look. Like I said, I only used 2 shadows out this palette. I used Flame and Red Hot. which are these two shades on the same row, the top one and the bottom row. And I applied some of my J-Cat pigment. Where did it go? In the shade Morning Sunshine, which is a really pretty corally with sparkles of gold in it. So this is the eye look. But what I do want to do before we go off camera to finish the rest of my face, I want to go back in with this cream brulee, and I'm using this BH Cosmetics number 12 brush, and we're just going to pack a little bit more in this area to kind of tone it down just a bit in this area here. I don't want it too bold because I'm going to work. Because I do like to wear colors, but I want them to be wearable, professional looking colors where they're actually not over the top. So I like it. So we're going to go back in with the 535 Morphe, and I'm actually cleaning it off the back of my towel just to make sure I blend without adding any more product. Now I'm going to take the makeup wipe one last time and just going to make sure there's nothing under that eye area. So now I'm going to go off camera. We're going to finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back with the final look. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back. This is the final look. I hope you guys like the way the look turned out. I do like the way it turned out. I did not apply any more shadows to my eyes, and I did not apply any on my lower lash line. So to finish this look, I used my Kat Von D foundation, and I mixed it with a little bit of my Revlon airbrush effect to kind of lighten this, because it's a little deeper now for my skin tone. At this moment, I'm not tanned, so to get that the way I wanted it, to finish the rest of my face, I bronzed with this Ace Beauty palette that came in one of my Boxy Charms a couple of months back. I love this palette. The other thing I did was I added inner corner highlight. I used my NARS Orgasm highlighter, the loose powder, and I popped a little bit into my inner corners. And for my lips today, I did not line. All I did was apply this Iconic lip gloss. The shade, I've been trying to find this shade. I don't know, it's too small, I can't see it. But it's this nudie pink light shade, which I think complements this eye look really well today. That is all I did for this look today. It was simple, it was easy. 3 shadows, well, 2 shadows and 1 pigment. So this is a really fun everyday go-to monochromatic look. So if you're into those types of look, they're like really easy to create. You just need only, like I said, 2 shades and maybe a brow bone shade if you want that lighter effect. But other than that, these are like some simple looks. And I'll probably be doing more of these looks just so I can get, just so I can probably add a few more details so my videos are not as lengthy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. If you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and become a part of my YouTube family here. See you guys in my next video. Goodbye.